Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Enter Joel. I was having a mad dash back from Brighton to my home to watch the second half, and I got back just in time. While I was there, I'll show you the photos. I was having a pint of beer and a pizza and a walk along the seafront. And here's a little bit of my orange juice left. So, let's talk about it. Chelsea, we won our match. Our first game of the season, we beat Fulham 3-2. And it was a very good game. But there's improvement needs to be made. Defence, much better, improved from last season, much better midfielders, and much way better forwards. But the goalkeeper needs to be improved fast if you want to keep his place in goal. So, if anyone's new for the channel, welcome to my channel. I do calm football takes and some football adventures like my recent Aston Villa video. Check that out. So, like and subscribe if you like this. So, let's talk deeper. So, Xabi Alonso, it was his first competitive debut for Chelsea as a Chelsea manager. So, the first half, I didn't get to watch the first half, but Morgan Rogers, he was unbelievable. He came in at the right place, and yes, I think we all very surprised that he actually went from Aston Villa to Chelsea in £116 million transfer, and it looks like to me it will be the bargain of the season so far. However, the season, as we all know, is not a sprint, it's a marathon. So, let's talk about Cole Palmer. He was player of the match, and it feels like, if he didn't go for the, World Cup, who knows? He may not get the kick up the backside. He may not get the energy that he needs or feel. But I'm glad that he played very well and he scored and he put in a assist. So it is what it is. I'm so glad we beat Fulham, the posh health club. So Fulham are competitive. They seem to be, over the years during our derby matches, that if you look back to the history of our past competitive matches against Fulham, it seems that Fulham are creeping towards to becoming more competitive. However, our goalkeeper, Sanchez, I'm not going to badmouth him or, put in like, oh, he's this, he's that. I feel that he needs improvement. He needs to improve fast if you want to stay in goal and keep his place as a number one goalkeeper. But I think Xabi Alonso, he needs to go out shopping in the transfer market and look for a more all-rounded goalkeeper, very similar to Donnarumma at Man City, or even better version than Sanchez and Donnarumma. Well, let's say if we can put in a combination of someone who can actually save goals and actually put in, more confidence appearance and say, I want you to be, standing right here in the corner. I want you to be standing right there and, be commanding like Peter Cech used to be. But, it seems that Xabi Alonso's tactics is, I'm glad that he is more attacking and, trying to pass the ball forward. And it's much better than the sideways passing than Maresca was when he was at Chelsea, and then he abandoned us like I don't really want to say it, but it just feels like a family member abandoned, the little one sort of thing. But it is what it is. So I'm glad that Chelsea have got our first win and the first crucial away win of the season. So Chelsea fans, or any fans who are watching this video, please put down in the comments below, what did you think about your team results? Are you happy, or do you feel like it's early, too early to tell? So I'm very interested to know. So I'll finish off the rest of my orange juice and I will say good night. And I'll see you all in the next video.